everyone, time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. Last outing for the Clippers, it was a loss. Now here's Harden. Clock at 6. Here's KD. Great defense that time from Şengün. Taken away by Williams. Şengün inside. Misses the baby hook. And with the depth of this Oklahoma City Thunder team, Tim, who's an impact player on this roster that might fly a little bit under the radar?
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's Aaron Wiggins. I look at a guy that in any other situation, you might be able to average 15 to 18 points a game, but in Oklahoma City, he has sacrificed shots and minutes to be part of a winning team, and he competes every night.
He does indeed. Here's Cassell. Makes it off the glass.
Oh, agile play from Cassell down low, finding a high percentage look there.
Outside, KD. And here's Harden for 3. Şengün with the rebound.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Inside, here's Bassey. It's rebounded by Şengün.
That's 20% now from the field. What a cold start.
To the paint.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. A nice shot by KD. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Clippers.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And let's not forget their hustle. They've been running every chance they get, and that has led to easy scoring opportunities in transition.
And Ace Bailey picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Harden. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And he lays it straight in.
And what control from Harden inside, adjusting his shot perfectly for that short-range make.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity. And he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at. And if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Guys?
Truly the love for the game. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. 1:52 left in the first quarter. Here's Cassell. And Durant sends it back.
And how about the reach of Durant? Terrific job of having that on display defensively.
Pass to Şengün. It's deflected. Here we go. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And stolen by Wallace. .121 left to play in the first quarter. Outside Collins. Now Whitmore. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
Here's Kemp. And it's Kemp with the jam.
Wow, I tell you, Kemp is not your average dunker. This guy rocks the rim.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
The passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in LA, they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
Here's Cassell. Clippers able to drain the 3. 6 to shoot. Nobody near Barnes. The shot's good. Cassell making the play.
Well, I see your three, and I raise you one. That's a great reply by Barnes.
Pass to Whitmore. From the arc. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
On the wing, Barnes. Back to Kemp. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. With one on the clock. And so it's Los Angeles in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten...
Oklahoma City, 9.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, that's just great chemistry offensively. Everybody playing for one another and trusting each other. It's beautiful to watch.
Bailey misses.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Here's KD. Cassell grabs the miss.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Pass to Mobley. Barnes left side. Here's Şengün. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Jim, these days, things are changing for modern NBA big men.
Well, there is no doubt when I played, every team had 4 or 5 legitimate post players, and the ball went in to the low post regularly throughout the game. I think now the difference is you have to have versatility in your game. Teams are looking for bigs that can shoot it, handle it, and facilitate.
Valuable pieces for sure. Barnes outside. Durant with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
The Clippers shooting their first free throw of the game.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring? Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Outside for KD. Lets it fly. From downtown, it's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Mobley looking it over. Pass to Şengün. And stolen by Dunn. Mobley with the block.
And that's the defensive player of the year there. Mobley with the denial, making sure the ball didn't get to the
basket. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Harden in shot opportunity. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Substitution on the court.
Thunder trailing by 15. With the drive. Pass to Sorber. Barnes outside. Here's Kittles. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Topic. Oklahoma City the rebound. Here's the three. Stolen by Harden. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about tweaking the game. He said analytics takes sports in a certain direction because it's a coach and GM's job to win, and they'll do everything they can to do so under the existing rules. It's on us to adjust because we're also looking at the aesthetic appeal of the game. Back to you.
Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Down low. Pass to Kemp. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the three. Here's Sorber. There's the triple. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Now Durant. Stolen away. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the middle. And stolen by Dunn. From deep, Harden. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Harden's got 5.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Barnes. Stolen by Gordon. And so it's Los Angeles with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. And we'll be right back after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And stolen by Whitmore. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And the shot goes down. Whitmore's got the first bucket of the third here for Los Angeles.
Yeah, again, just lackluster transition defense.
Here's Sorber. It's tipped. Pass to Williams.
That's a great read by Jalen Williams. He saw the defender closing out, and he stayed with his offense.
Growing up in Arizona, Jalen Williams, Jim, was not an elite prospect.
Well, most stars in this league were blue-chip recruits coming out of high school. But, Kevin, not Williams. He spent 3 years in college developing his game, and he has worked his way into an all-star.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Tim, for all their talent, the Thunder committed to playing the right way.
Well, they are unselfish. They trust one another. And when a team is this committed at the defensive end of the floor, there's really no need to try to do too much offensively or play hero ball.
To the inside, Kemp. And slam dunk by Kemp.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Wallace looking for an opening. Arizona. Thunder trailing by 21. Down low. Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Yeah, nice job that time by Williams, finding a way to get to the rim and finishing with a dunk.
Wallace outside. Pass to Whitmore. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Here's Oklahoma City now. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. Kemp. Here's Topic. 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 3rd. Harden outside. Outside, KD. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. KD's got 14 points.
And you just love how quickly KD gets into his shot. No wasted motion.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for Los Angeles. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. So, Tim, here's a word you often hear teams talk about, and that's culture. How does an organization create the right culture?
Well, I think, Kevin, you establish core values and then you make those non-negotiable. When everybody connects with that and connects to those values, you really have something special.
Holding on to the rope and pulling in the same direction.
That's what it's all about.
And the Thunder with the possession here. Pass to Kittle. Outside Williams. Durant with the steal. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Nothing to see here, folks. Just another tremendous scoring night from Durant.
And it's Kemp with the jam.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Pass to KD. Kicks it out to Gordon. Shot clock at 6. Misses the 3. And the Thunder with the possession here. Here's Topic, guarded by Harden. Shot's good by Topic.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Pass to Durant. Shot and game clock separated by 5. A shot by Harden. Wide open. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Harden's got 8 points.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Clippers ahead. Just top.
24.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Wallace with the ball. Ariza outside. And the 3-ball is good. Ariza's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Wallace outside. On the wing, Whitmore. Over Bailey. And stolen by Mobley. And it's Bailey in the corner. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
Pass to Whitmore. Back to Wallace. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ariza. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
To the right side. Pass to Bailey. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Now, Whitmore. There's a screen by Collins. Back to Wallace. Now, Whitmore. Pass to Lucas. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Barnes with it, and it's Wallace picking him up. Stolen by Collins. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Here's Bailey. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And that's the shot they were looking for, right under the hoop.
Greg, you look at Alperen Sengun. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. He saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Williams. And he makes good on the layup.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
And you talk about the best ball handlers in the league. Don't forget about James Harden.
Barnes, right side. Stolen by Harden.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Clippers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for KD.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
From deep, Harden. And here are the Thunder now. Pass to Sengun. Oklahoma City moving it around. Inside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
There's the drive, and he comes up with the deuce.
Barnes really just forcing the D to commit. They chose him, and boy, did he make them pay.
And the jumper is good.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
So the Clippers winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just...
These read off a script. When they see me, they stop their acting.